Hello vegan adventurers, welcome to another exciting vlog from Serbia. Today we're gonna do a mountain bike ride from Duboka to Dobra through Djerdap National Park. So let's get started. Alright, it's 1:22 and we are about 10 minutes into the bike ride. So Sanya's father left us over there at that crossroad, and down here somewhere is the end of Duboka cave. So there it's all underwater, so some divers get in behind the hill in Duboka entrance cave, and then they swim through and come out somewhere here. So it could be interesting. And now we're just gonna head on through this road until we connect to that road that should go through Djerdap National Park until Dobra. So now we got to this crossroad. We came from here, and each time you have to make sure that you're going the right path, because sometimes the crossroads are not on the map, so you have to double check if you're going the right way. So now we're walking up this hill because it's really hard to get up on this gravel because your tire is just going on one place, and you can see how much this area is deforested. It's just before the national park. It's insane. So it's insane how they prohibit people to go to national park, but then they cut down so much of this for farming animals for food. Crazy world. So we're about 2 kilometers in the way, and there's still lots of houses around and fields, so it doesn't look like a national park yet. Okay, so we just arrived from here, and this is the crossroad where you go to Dobra, and this is probably just finishing somewhere here. We're not going there. So we have 18 kilometers and 659 meters of elevation, so it should take us around 2 hours, I think. And we're gonna have a lunch somewhere halfway through, and we should be entering national park soon, right? Where's the borders? We are already? So according to that, we're in national park, but you can see there are cows grazing over there. It's all deforested here, and this is not national park to me. So, and they have a weird law here that you can't go to national park without a guide here, which is total fucking bullshit. Like, first of all, they should prohibit people from cutting down trees, you know, from these villages. And I think it's just a business. It's not to protect the environment. It's just a business for the guides who take the tourists to those to Djerdap. So I don't respect that, and even if we meet a ranger, we're not gonna be scared that we're not supposed to be there, because it's total bullshit that you can't be in a nature or national park. So it's 1:50. We just started this road, but it's quite bumpy and you can't really ride it because it's really technical. So hopefully it's not gonna be like this the whole way. now we're connecting to some little forest and still steep up. So far we only did 5 kilometers, and most of the way we were through the roads like this with fields or small bushes like this. You don't really see many forests like we're going through in Homolje when we connected to Osanica, but I'm expecting bigger forest as we get closer to the Danube. Now we got some view on this side, and we're expecting that those hills over there are already Romania and Danube is just somewhere down there. So it doesn't seem like a long way, but it still seems like a up and down through some of the hills. So sometimes the road gets quite bushy like over here, and you just have to get off the bike if you don't want to get scratched with these branches here. There are also spikes, and you also can get a puncture easily if you run over some spikes. And sometimes it's really hard terrain, like you can see here a little canyon going through the road. So we got to some crossroad here, and we're continuing this way about 2.5 more kilometers, and then we should get to the crossroad with Radenka, which is following the road somewhere from there. So it's 2:36 and still getting up on this way through these woods, and the way from Radenka is just following on the other side like that. We're thinking that's maybe a better road, and we're gonna connect to it somewhere soon, and we'll see how it is. So now we got on top of some hill, and over here you can see already Romanian hills in the distance. So the Danube should be just down there somewhere. So it looks like it's mostly down the hill from here, but there could be some elevation also. So it's 8 to 3, we just came from over here, and that road that you saw was connecting probably here. So it's the same way if you're going. So now we're going down the hill, and each time we're going on steep downhill that seems like a longer way. We always put our helmets on, and when we're going uphill we put them off because there is no need to have a helmet when you're going uphill. Okay, so we just came from here, connected to see if there is the road. So this is the road that goes to Radenka, and the main road would keep going to Dobra, but we're probably just gonna keep going down here until Dobra as well. And this is the road that you saw up there that's connecting. So right now we're gonna have lunch here and then continue this way down. So it's 3:06 and we're having lunch. So we have some salad made of paprika, tomatoes and late cucumbers. The late cucumbers are these ones that they are how do you say?
For pickles.
Pickles, yeah. With pickle on. They're actually better than normal ones. And Sanya has a burrito, corn tortilla burrito. And I have some mash of rice, leftover potatoes and vegetables, and that's it. And some Ivar sauce, which is Ivar is like paprika mash, and it's also cooked. And don't forget to floss and take cloves after your meal. It really helps with the dental problems. So it's 4:45, we just finished lunch, packed everything. Everything is so much lighter now here. And now we're going on the left through the woods down the hill, or you can also keep going here and then connect to some bigger road that's going from Radenka, and we're gonna connect to it maybe in half an hour or so. This is really weird. Somebody just left the bags full of coffee beans on the ground. Don't know what the fuck is that about. So I think here are the borders of National Park, because it says NP, and down there must be Danube already. So it's 4 o'clock 4 minutes, and this spot actually keeps going up sometimes. So just don't think that just because you're going down a little bit, it's going down all the time. It's like going up and down through these little hills, but I think it will go more down than up eventually. It's just that we put the seat down already, and now we have to put them back up because it's uncomfortable to cycle on the low seat. So now we're in some woods and could see some animals here, but we are too noisy with our bikes, so it's also the cracking these little things. Yeah, it's like a hard shell and this cracks under the bike, so you have to be careful like that. See, it's pretty hard and that's cracking all the time, making lots of noise. Somebody was here in 1994. Oh, and the drawing still stays on the tree. And here is from 1998. It's pretty old. You can see how long it stays on the tree, this carvings. So our bikes have a 36 cassette on the back. We still can't get up this hill. You would need at least 45 to comfortably come up here. It's crazy how steep it is. So we will have to change our cassettes if you want to make hills like this without walking. Alright, so here we got on top of some hill, but when we look at GPS we realized we're off the path that we're following. So we must have missed the crossroad that was before, because we assumed that the better road would be the main one, but there was some other road going on the left that was more bushy that we should have followed. But we're just gonna go down here and hopefully this road will connect to the one that we want to go. If not, we'll have to go all the way back to the crossroad. So we just came from up here and now this road continues here, but there's another road over here, and when we look at the map this road goes somewhere totally wrong where we want to go. We want to get down somewhere here, so we're gonna try to go this way if we can connect back. So I just checked, I have a flat tire. It's probably from those spikes, so it's not surprising. And now I'm just gonna run a little bit and fix the tire once we connect to that road where we should get. Alright, so we just got to this crossroad. There is one way going here, but it's totally different direction where we wanna go. And there's another road over here where we're gonna keep going. But I'm gonna fix my puncture first so I can ride a bike. And you can see the hills, and Dobra is probably somewhere behind those hills already. That's probably the Danube is probably behind those hills somewhere. Alright, it's almost 5 o'clock. Just fixed the puncture. Hopefully I'm not gonna have any more technical issues. And now we want to connect to that other road that we got off the road, so hopefully everything will be fine. Let's go. Alright, so we connected back to this road, so we should have gotten from here, but we didn't notice when this was disconnecting from this road. So luckily we connected back. Now we have to follow this road for about 4 kilometers until we connect to the bigger road that goes from Rakova Bara. So we're still descending down with this road, and at times it's really bushy and lots of spikes and stuff, so no wonder I got a puncture, and especially those things that I showed you in the woods that can cause puncture really easily, even if you have good tires like this. So hopefully we're not gonna have any more punctures. So these roads must have been used before a lot, because they really build it, they dig it out, but now there's not many people going here. And now it's getting better, but it's all down the hill, which is good. And we have how much till the crossroad? 2 kilometers. So it should take about 10 minutes or so. Let's do it. So now we're going zigzag down this hill. It's pretty technical, but down here I already see the road. You can see it's a big road, Grizzla, so we're gonna connect to it in a minute. Alright, so we just connected to the main road. I mean a big road, so you can see this is even for cars, but we wanted to have adventure full of spikes and bushes and flat tires. But now we have how much? 8 kilometers till the village Dobra at the Danube, and that's it. So hopefully Sanya's parents are somewhere around there, and it should take us maybe half an hour or so, right? And we should be down. So we got a river. I'm gonna fill my bottles, and we're thinking whether we should strain it through the filter or not. Yeah, but it's a national park, so it should be quite clean. I'm not sure how far is this river going, if there are more houses up there. So people say that you can't get B12 on a big and dad naturally, but I proved them wrong. This is how you can get B12 naturally. It comes from the dirt, and you can get it from fresh streams like this. Yeah. So you have to be careful. Obviously, if you live near your city, it could be polluted, but otherwise, this is how you get B12. Almost forgot my helmet at the river. So now just back 7 kilometers, 230 meters elevation down. So it's 5:45, quarter to 6, and just still heading down this road. It's really, you can go really fast on this because it's not really steep and it's really good road. And the river is just flowing here. And I also had to put on a shirt on because it's getting quite cold. But it's a nice environment, lots of trees around. So definitely recommend this bike ride. So we have less than 4 kilometers back, and we already saw some houses up there. So I think these people are maybe using this for cutting woods, or they have this as a little pastures here in this valley. So you can see even in the national park, people still abuse animals. So the more down we're getting, the more houses and pastures there are, also dogs. Alright, so it's 6:05, we just got from here, and we see some pool over here that's not working right now, and this is a village called Dobra, and the Danube is just behind there somewhere. So
Funny how we didn't see Danube at all.
yeah, we didn't see Danube once today. So we're going between those hills. It's still a nice bike ride, and yeah, I definitely recommend it. Even the way we went, it was just unfortunate we got a puncture, but it was still adventurous. I would still definitely recommend this bike ride to anybody. And yeah, if you want us to show you this way, then get in contact with us, and we can do the Healthy Vegan Adventures retreat for you here. we're here. So we got back. This is the van. Alright, we are back in our van with Sanya's parents who pick us up in Dobra. We're a little bit tired, but it was not too difficult bike ride. Only about 20 kilometers with 650 meters elevation. First half of the bike ride was pretty boring. It was mostly the fields. Once we got into the forest, the nature was really nice, but also the road was more bushy. As we're driving along the Danube, you can see Romania just on the other side with the windmills. So it's great that they invested in this clean renewable energy, same like Austria. Here we are passing by Golubac Castle, where is the widest part of the Danube. We actually did a hike from Radenka to Golubac Castle and we're flying a drone above the Golubac Castle. You can check it out on my channel. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Next I'm gonna upload some Eastern videos from Austrian snowboarding, so stay tuned for those. And for now, stay healthy and stay adventurous.